and next, okay, and so please now, Ainur.
In Kazakhstan, in social media, we actively discussed the law in draft on domestic violence, and which have two opposite views from bloggers and activists, NGO representatives. Two of views is against, and NGO activists, they agree with these items. In media, are organized very much more conferences, a lot of discussions in TV, and all these issues widely covered by the media. But it spread widely to social media, in which for example, the lifestyle blogger from Kazakhstan in Instagram, Botagos, based in English, she appeals to all the moms to participate in her flash mob to prove that adopting this law will not lead to that circumstances in which your children will be separated from your family. And she had very active feedback in her account in social media. Next slide, please. As we see, the activist bloggers in this slide, for example, TV host Dinara Sajan, NGO activist Dina Tansari, they organized conferences in which they appeal to audience that taking the items of this law and adopting this law will be good for Kazakhstani women's moms. And the Kim, Mr. Kim, he said that it is not good for Kazakhstan because the children will be separated from their homes and families. It's not good. So in social media, we have two target groups, and all of these target groups is under effect of this social media bloggers and activists theses, opinions. It's all from my side.
Okay, good. Okay, and Aygerim. Okay, so Aygerim will tell us about flamingo which were captured by drones. So in Aktau. Aygerim.
Angelina, maybe you explain.
Okay, yes, so maybe some problem with connections, probably. Okay, so I suppose so I just show you a short video which was captured in Aktau. So it's just 1 minute. was made by Azamansar Simbayev, who captured flamingo in Aktau. But the problem was that he captured them on the territory of reserve, and and the video was actively shared in social media, and he became famous. But also he had a problem. But as far as I know, so right now he's solving the problem which he has now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we have grammar, little grammar, so comparative adjectives. So we ask students about adjectives, so what do they know about them? Then we tell about comparative adjectives and give some tasks related to comparative adjectives and social media topic. And we give them home task as find the news which are heavily discussed on social media and present arguments for and against the topic of other people. So, okay, that's it. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Angelina, very much. Angelina and Nur, Agirim, for your group. I like it very much. But as for the feedback, I guess probably we will all present, and after it, our guests will share their opinion. Do you agree, Janat, with this? Or probably you would like to give feedback after each, or better see all 6 lesson plans and after it tell your opinion towards it, yeah?
Yes, hello everyone. It's so nice to see you. Yes, I will say a couple of words about how this will work. My name is Janat. I'm the director of Bilimbernia Foundation, the provider for this course. Thank you for staying with us for all 8 weeks. Congratulations, you'll be receiving your certificates. Yes, so we'll be watching all lesson plans, and then at the end we'll be evaluating and assign. So we'll have 3 places: the first place, second, and third, and they'll each receive presents from us, prizes.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying this moment. Thank you very much. And let's continue. Second group will be Gulmira Inabekovna, Aynasha Bakirovna, and Jazira Jandosovna. So are you ready, Gulmira Inabekovna? Who is going to share the screen from your group? Gulmira Inabekovna, are you here?
There are 3 of us, Ayjan and Jazira Jandosovna, but Ayjan is absent. No, I don't know why is she absent. But Jazira Jandosovna will be an operator because she has no camera and no, as she says, no microphone. That's why she will be the operator and I'll the speaker.
Okay, it's great. So you may share the screen and start, and time goes.
Jazira, are you here?
Jazira isn't here.
Probably I will share the screen then, and you will discuss. Tell it, yeah.
I may on Padlet. I will demonstrate the Padlet. Maybe according to the Padlet, I'll speak.
Okay, it's not a problem.
Thank you.
Okay.
The theme, shall I begin? The theme of our lesson plan is advertisement's role in the society. This plan is for the, we held such kind of lessons among the students, among the graduate students. The lesson was very interesting. According to the media literacy concepts, we use construction of reality, representation, and audience as the concepts. So at the beginning, the level was intermediate, and as I have said, and the graduate students. Among the graduate students, it was really conducted. The lesson was very success lesson. As for brainstorming activity, we use, for example, they watched a video material episode from a video material, but today we did not put it into our lesson plan. As before, we said that it is impossible, that it is not right to copy or to download from internet. That's why we didn't put it anywhere. After the video material, they answered the following question: what can you see in this ad? What is the ad for? And for what people? How do you know? Is it easy to tell it? Is the advertisement effective? How? And does it make you want to buy this product or service, or does it make you change your mind, your point of view on this material, product or service? After that, in pairs, the students, as a component of a media literacy lesson, we used the following in bold type: words and the terms, and the students worked with these words in context. So they had to find out these words meaning and give their own examples according to this exercise. Then after that, as according to the methods of teaching English, our lesson must be constructed from simple to complicated tasks. That's why I gave them advertising situations. There are four or five situations different. The students must be divided into small groups in order to decide and to discuss one of these situations. Then after that, in the pairs, they should, as a relaxation moment, I gave them a task, pair work on one of the situations. And after that, as in our session, we must find the winner group. Whose group, which group is the best, and who tried to do his best to do as a real advertiser and a customer. So as a homework, the task was to make an advertisement on any product or service which is topical nowadays according to the modern life. And there were such kind of prompts. For example, advertise any online course of English you like, or if you work there. Then advertise your university, for example, for the school leavers. As for the products or subjects, they choose themselves. And after our Zajira, are you here, Zajira? After this lesson plan, we put the pictures which we made ourselves. Zajira, will you show? Zajira, will you show?
Zazira, would you like to show it?
Can you demonstrate, Zazira?
Okay, Jazira, I stopped sharing the screen. You may demonstrate it. Jazira doesn't want to demonstrate, okay. So things happen sometimes, it's okay. So you may just conclude what kind of probably assessments, what was depicted in that picture, why you think that they're so important. So you may continue.
In the end of the lesson, there were such kind of pictures as I may show this one.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, nice one. We can see it.
Yes, it is one of the our educational aids. It's for the graduate and the third year students. In order to advertise, the task was, for example, I'll show them it, and they must advertise it. How to advertise as a teacher, as if they were a teacher, and how will they advertise this educational aid? How will they explain what for, and is it useful for the students or not? For what students? The very last the pages. this one. It is made by me and by one of the teachers of our department. And it was our creation, our work. The first task was this. Then the next task, the real pictures of how to advertise. For example, someone wants to sell his house, his flat or house. And there were the following pictures. Shazira, will you show? Real pictures. The pictures are taken from real life. Because there was so much discussion yesterday that nothing should be taken, nothing should be copied or downloaded from internet. That is all.
Can I comment on nothing should be taken from the internet? There are some sources, for example, the
Yes.
course, the MOOC that you've taken on Canvas network. So the materials and resources from that MOOC can be taken as long as
Okay, let me share it. Okay, Evgenia will start. I will continue.
Okay,
Evgenia?
can I start?
Yep, please.
Okay, the theme of our lesson is, can you separate fact from fiction? As the main aim, we define by the end of the lesson, students will be able to apply techniques to identify fake news from real news. We also have two sub-aims, what we want to achieve during the lesson. They are by reading news, students will focus on elements of fake news, and by analyzing the news, students will discuss reliability of news. And also in our plan, there are assumptions, anticipated problems and solutions, and of course, sources of materials. And now to some plan. In the first stage of lesson, we can see on presentation. On the first stage of lesson, we need to motivate students to speak. For this, we will use a video about the first man on the moon. To prevent problems with understanding and to allow students to speak, we check comprehension with questions like what is fake and fiction about the video? What is wrong with this information? Is it true? What was shown you? And other. Jonat?
Okay, thank you. So later on, we will figure out that the video or short video displayed is true that people been to moon, but the video itself is fiction because it was shot on Earth. And so in this way, we will explain the importance of being able to spot fake news, and they will give some examples and some information about it. Like you can see here the fake news problems taken from the what is fake news from the quiz. So in this way, later on, we will ask the following question for the students to understand. Are they asking themselves these questions while they're reading or watching news or not? So here are some of them. After covering these questions, we will explain the technique So the technique, there are some steps of them. Each step will be identified separately. We will discuss it, we will explain it with the examples as you see here. The next one is about who's the author and why it's important. Later on about the recipients, giving again some comments on what does it mean and how this technique should be applied, as well as cross-check with other resources, quality control about the site, find out more about the site. Usually this is for the online e-journals or online news. And we will be given them all together just to revise one more time before to let them apply this technique by themselves. So, and we will divide them into groups. They will be provided 2 news. One of them will be fake and another will be real news, and they will be given out using the handouts. So we prepare them and the similar questions, and we will let them apply the technique and think their own on this handout news and this one. As they come up with their answers, we will let them speak out and prove or disprove whether this or that news fake or not. So coming back to the plan, so we approximately gave for the first stage about the video 7 to 10 minutes. For the presentation of the techniques, we will give around 5 to 8 minutes, depending on there's some questions. And for the reading and spotting fake news, we will give more time because they might ask additional questions. And for the concluding, we will let them present their findings, and we will let them share the ideas and present their findings. Evgenia, please.
Yes, that's all. I think Janat says all our points of our lessons, of our stages. And in the end of the lesson, we can say about homework if we need it.
So thank you for your attention. That's it.
Thank you so much. Are there only 2 of you in your group?
There were 3 of us, but unfortunately we lost the connection with Diana.
Yeah. So can I clarify this moment? Diana Nurmakhanova, she was from our additional participants list. She came twice, but still I gave her a chance to join that group and I included her surname, but we lost connection with her.
Okay.
So that's it. And I was here also surprised. Did I say you that you are not allowed to take any photos from internet, or did I say you should cite and use some non-editorial sources?
The second one.
The second one, yeah. Just we should avoid plagiarism and cite it, and some shutterstocks, non-editorial. Okay.
That's why for the purpose of avoiding plagiarism, we made our students make their own creations, handmade materials. That's why we tried to do it.
It's a great idea, creative approach, but still you are allowed, if you cite. Okay, great, thank you very much. Now, this fourth group, Janat, would you like to tell something else?
Well, I want to say that for all the pictures we used for all the materials we took from the internet, I cited the originality. Where did we get it?
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. So if you have finished, so the fourth group, Aray Maratovna, Yusuf Bey, and Shin Tatiana Valerievna. So it's your time. who is going to share the screen from your group? Tatiana Valerina, so you're welcome.
Hello, everyone. So can I share the screen?
Yeah, it's possible. Go.
Oh, just a moment.
Is Yusuf Bey here?
Unfortunately, we couldn't contact Yusuf Bey, and he didn't contact us too. That's why there are two of us, RLM and me. So I don't see my presentation.
Probably if you cannot, I can help you. Probably I should share. Still try?
Just a moment.
Okay.
I opened it before.
We cannot see it.
I cannot see. So I'm trying to open it again.
Okay, don't worry. Just let me share. And if you tell me move, I will move to the next slide. So should I start from PowerPoint presentation or for lesson plan Word document? What do you think?
Oh, we decided to start with PowerPoint.
Oh, okay. Let's
Aygul, is it possible to share the screen of my computer?
if you want, but okay, try now. Now it's possible.
Так, рабочий стол не могу, да, я рабочим столом своим поделиться, потому что я не вижу.
You should clear the screen.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying, but I cannot share. I don't see my рабочий стол.
Your desktop.
Okay. Okay, if you can, please, you can share the screen from Padlet.
Okay, thank you. So here it is. Yeah, you may start. Time goes.
So let me introduce you the theme of our open lesson. So the theme of our open lesson is Introduction to Media Literacy. Now I'll describe the procedure. What should I do? Okay, so we start our lesson with brainstorming task, where the students name the words which they associate with the word media. So they give, they share their opinions and ideas, they give some possible answers, and etc. The next stage is
warming up activity.
Yeah, a warming up activity. So the students answer the question if they can separate real news from fake news. And the second question is how false information affects people's lives. So this is questions for critical thinking also. The next stage is previewing stage, because before watching the video, so the next stage will be watching the video, and before watching we present the new vocabulary which is connected with our theme, with media literacy theme. So the media literacy, for example, fact checking, sport, misinformation, circular reporting, bias, and legitimate, for example. There are a lot of words, of course, about this theme, concerning this theme, but there are some of them for this lesson because they can meet them during the video. And the next stage is while viewing stage, and I give the word to RLM. She will continue the presentation.
Thank you, Tatiana. And I hope you hear me well. Sorry for that, but my laptop sound is not good. Do you hear me well? Okay.
Let it be so, yeah, it's okay.
Okay, let me continue. I think Tatiana is worrying about that she can't share the screen. That's why she has forgotten some interesting points. For example, can I add something about brainstorming activity, a sociogram? It is called a sociogram, and it's good for brainstorming activity. Students, for example, say or name all the words that they can associate with this word. And okay, the second stage, we have talked about watching activity. Previewing activity was presentation of new vocabulary. And the second is while watching activity, while viewing or while watching activity. Here students will watch on the video and try to find out the reasons why the fake news spreads faster now. The second is post-watching activity. At post-watching activity, students will be divided into some breakout rooms, as we have online lessons now, distance learning. That's why we will have lessons on Zoom platform, of course. And on Zoom platform, we will divide them into some breakout rooms, and there they will discuss in groups this question: what fake news can lead to? Different situations, for example, different dangerous situations or bad situations can be caused by fake news. That's why they will discuss and share opinions, ideas, maybe experience. The next, can you move to next?
Okay.
The next is, of course, after having discussed what fake news leads to what situations, of course, we should explain them the ways or the tips how to spot fake news. And students will be shown a video with the ways how to spot fake news, to remember them, and of course to use, to be media literate and to validate correct information online or on media. I'm worrying too.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
and the next home task, the last one, not before home task, of course, assessment. Students will be assessed according to their answers and participation, of course. And the last one, home task will be project work. There will be two tasks. The first task, they will create a brochure, e-brochure, of course, electronic brochure, media literacy, which contains tips how to spot fake news. And the second one is they will find and bring one news to the class, and other students will guess out if the news is fake or real, using, of course, tips which they've learned at the lesson. Of course, we can use a lot of activities and tasks, but we are limited in time. We have only 40 minutes. That's why we've tried to use only some of activities. Thank you for attention.
Thank you.
Tatiana Valerina, would you like to add something, or is this the end of the presentation?
I'd like to say that in my last presentation, I added the notion or the note that we used all the pictures from Google site and we put this note there. So, but I couldn't open it before. That's why
not here, but
there is no. But I have. If it is necessary, I can upload it again with this note.
Okay, yeah, later, of course it's necessary, later probably you will upload it, but for now it's okay. Nice job, thank you very much. And participants, cheer up, what's wrong? So, show your reactions. Nice job, support each other. Yeah, everybody, yeah, don't worry. Okay, so now who is going to present next?
It's me.
Ольга Корнилова, Салтанат Abduraimova, Molder Suimbaeva, and Gulnara Jailkhanova. So actually your group has have 4 people, but I know that there are probably some who won't participate in presentation. So as I said before, I give chance to everybody, but if somebody didn't use it, it's so, as it is.
Yes, we tried to connect with the girls, but we didn't manage to do it. So we decided to work only 2 of us, Gulnar and Olga. So my name is Olga. Good afternoon, everybody. And we'd like to present our lesson plan on the topic usage of reading strategies in media literacy. And now I'd like, just in short, I'll show you the first page of our lesson plan, and the main objective, we can say, learners must comprehend an authentic article by using reading strategies, previewing, skimming, and scanning. And sub-aim is to develop critical thinking through analyzing the text by using media literacy skills. So, and the assumption, we expect the learners to have some glimpses of the main reading strategies. And also we expect them to have some experience in using media literacy skills to analyze the content of the article. We anticipate 2 problems. The first problem is difficulties connected with new vocabulary, and the solution is pre-teaching vocabulary activity or teacher scaffolding. The second problem we expect is problems with understanding the questions before analyzing the article, and we'll try to solve it by explaining what the question implies and direct the participant in post-reading discussion. So the sources, the article was taken from an official site of Japanese newspaper, Japan Time. And here are the steps, the usual steps: lead in, pre-reading, while reading, post-reading, and assessment. So mainly the main activities are conducted in group of 2 or 3 or 4, and so the assessment which we expect to use: observation, class discussion, task achievement in reading activity, self-assessment, and peer assessment. Then I'll use our PowerPoint presentation to explain the stages of the lesson, because we think it is more convenient. So if we have discussed already our lesson objectives. We have 2 of them, and here is the screenshot from the website, the Japanese Times, and we have chosen the article. We have a match: Japan taps AI to boost birth rate slump. AM, what is AM? It is like a hook, here. It was published on the 7th of December in 2020, and here is a link to this resource. And so we start our activities with previewing one of the main strategies in reading, because we must introduce the topic, we must introduce the idea, what the article is about. And the students are supposed to do it just reading the title, looking at the picture, and reading the caption. So, and here it is obvious that AI, here it is artificial intelligence. And then we must understand, because the teacher must be sure if the students can give the right definition. So we ask a question: what do you think when you hear the word artificial intelligence? And because it is clear that the article will deal with it. So, and then we continue. Before reading, it is necessary to work with the vocabulary, because we must introduce the new vocabulary for better comprehension of the article in future. So we suppose that the students are work individually, and then they discuss in groups their answers. So they self-check, peer check, and then we come down to the article itself, and it is very important to use another reading strategy: skimming. We ask only one question, which is not so difficult to answer. We can find the answer very easily, because here we see abbreviation AI, yes, and it is easy to point out the lines in the article and to find the answer to this question. It is necessary to do because we must, skimming involves picking up some of the main information, and we do not pay attention to detail. Okay, and then from this moment on, we'll work, we'll just plunge into the material, we come down to scanning. Okay, I give the floor to Gulnar.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Gulnar, and also we will just move to the step of scanning, deep reading, read the text, and identify if the statements are true or false. Learners quickly scan all the text and find specific pieces of information. Individual learners answer 5 true or false questions. Then individually they do multiple choice questions. Then after this task, they discuss their answers with their group and check if they were right. Also, then we will do, this is multiple choice questions, you can see with the answers. After they do it individually, they discuss in group and justify their point of opinion. The next steps will be discussion, post-reading discussion. Also, it is related to media literacy skills. Before post-reading discussion, we would like to clarify all the questions if the learners understand them in order to analyze the article in proper way. These questions: do you find the information in the article reliable? Why? Who created the article? It means not the author, but how to say, who is interested in creating this article. What is the message of the article? What also maybe the editor wanted to show us, and also what values are included or omitted from the article, which is very important in how to say, in critical thinking, in media literacy development skills, of course. And also we have post-reading discussion. Here are these questions. Students also can look up at the article and find the answers to these questions, media literacy development skills. And also we have assessment. In assessment, as Olga mentioned, we observe their, also take into consideration their task achievement in reading, class discussion, self-assessment, and peer assessment. Home task will be, Olga, will you show us? Visit the websites below for more information. Learners visit these websites to find more information about this AI, artificial intelligence matchmaking agencies in all over the world, and also they can share and consider all information or articles concerned. Also, they can find some information in our Kazakhstan, if we have such agencies in our Kazakhstan. That's all.
Okay, thank you
for attention.
Thank you very much. It was a good job. So today, probably I am only reaction shower here. Okay, show your reactions. Yeah, and we have our last group, the 6th group.
I think your participants are sad that today is your final session.
Yeah, probably you're right. Yeah, I also feel this. So, Arjan Nurikeva, Gulnara Amirova, Sumeya Dincher, Aribjana Krema. So, 4 people initially were assigned to this group, and now we'll see how many of them are left and who is going to present. Yeah. So, dear girls, the floor is yours. Who is going to share? Sumeya, you are going to share the screen. So, you're welcome.
Hello everyone, our group is 6. Since Gulnara Amirova is ill today, from our group, me and Aklima will showcase our plan. Our topic is gender stereotype in media, and our lesson will be focused on speaking and listening. By the end of the lesson, students will be empowered to avoid stereotypes by better understanding how the media strengthens these stereotypes. Assumption of our lessons are that what language do we expect students to know that you are not planning to teach, and what language items have students looked at in previous classes that are reactant to their aims. And the anticipated problems and solutions of our lessons is to think about classroom management, cultural issues, language skills, etc. Next, in Yeah. Next, in our procedure page, we divided it to 6 stages. First one, leading, pre-teaching, speaking, group work, presentation, giving homework. In our first leading stage, students will choose an interesting color from the presentation, and they will be divided into groups. And students aim to, with their divided groups, to answer to the given questions by given examples. For example, who do you think play with this toy? A boy, a girl, both? Yeah. Aklima, continue.
And we, in the next stage, pre-teaching vocabularies, we have words like gender and stereotype. Students will check the meaning of the word by asking antonyms, synonyms, or TCQ questions like, is it like is it overly simple opinion or something? And we of course answer yes. And also we will practice to use these new words in sentences, and does some activities on pronunciation. And we have also some adjectives, limit adjectives, like beautiful is beautiful synonym is stunning or gorgeous. And the third stage of our lesson is speaking. At this stage, they will watch a commercial video of one toy and find the main idea of the video, and they will answer to the question of teacher, question of mine. Is it okay to play with a toy if you are different genders and the child in an advertisement using the toy? And our aims at this stage to make them understand that in spite the boy in the advertisement in the media, that they can buy this toy even they are represents the opposite gender. And the next stage is group work. They will in this stage they will create their an advertisement for the toy that would let the boys and girls to play with it and enjoy it. And by this stage, we wanted to develop their creative thinking skills and collaboration skills, and empower students to avoid stereotypes. Next, they will present their works, their ads, and after this, they will provide their feedback for each other. And the last stage is giving them their homeworks. The homework will be a project work for the topic that they've chosen. And we will explain them how to present their work. And it's also we wanted to say that in our developed world, there is still in media we can meet some stereotypes for male and female, like female must stay at the home and do all household works and raise the children, while the men are working and bringing money to the home. And we hope that if we choose this lesson and we hope that by this lesson we can teach the children to avoid the stereotypes that are wrong, and they can enjoy their life like they want. And we hope that this lesson will be interesting and enjoyable for children who will be teaching. Thanks for your attention. And this
Also, we supported our lesson with pictures and videos to make the students use their critical thinking.
Okay, thank you very much. And that brings us to the end. We finished our presentation. Thank you very much. So show your reaction, relax, say ooh. Later, I have prepared one very funny Kahoot about our group for us. Yeah, and now I'm going to give a floor to our dear guests. Let's enjoy their feedback. So, dear guests, you're welcome.
Aygul, before you do that, can you please put me, Ben, and Aygirim into a breakout room for 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Me, Janat, and Sona.
Sona is not here. I cannot see her.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
When you will be, how many minutes do you need? So probably when you finish, you come and we will play our Kahoot then, yeah? Okay?
For Central Asia, our Central Asian teachers, and especially teachers in Kazakhstan, and media literacy is so important. And we were really hoping that this curriculum would be a success. And just based on the strength of the lesson plans I saw today, this has been a huge success. You guys blew me away. And pretty much everything I saw made me tremendously happy today. So Janat's going to name some winners in a second, but before that happens, I just want you to understand that I know the phrase everybody's a winner doesn't always carry that much weight, but really you guys knocked this out of the park, to use an American idiom. It was excellent. And thank you so much, Aygul, also for putting all this together. You're a tremendous facilitator, and we're lucky to have you. So
thank you very much. Thank you. Everything thanks to our amazing resources and amazing course on Canvas and your support for us as facilitators. Thank you for joining. Wishing you good luck in the next session with Benedicta. Okay.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, so really, I agree with Ben. Thank you so much for all your efforts. It was clear that you've put a lot of effort into that. Thank you, Aygul. You have a very enthusiastic group. I was just wondering, are you all teachers? Because you've done such a great job that makes us think that you're all experienced English teachers.
Thank you.
Are they teachers? Aygul?
Yes.
Question. All of them, right? Okay.
Just we have one secret. Final two girls, they are not teachers yet.
They are pre-service, right?
Oh?
They are
yeah, student.
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. We were really blown away. Wonderful lesson plans. When we were listening to them, we wanted to be students and participate. So we have small prizes for the winners. And let me start with the third place. The third place will go to Olga and Gulnar. And for you, we have a promo codes from Melaman store for 2,000 tenge. We will send you, I will tell you later how you can get it. A 2,000 tenge promo code for each of you. You can go and maybe buy some books. The second place goes to Tatiana and Araylim. Thank you for your wonderful lesson. And each of you will be receiving a promo code also from Melaman and Marvin for 3,000 tenge each.
Oh, really? Thank you so much.
Please buy.
Thank you.
In English, you can buy whatever you want, but if you buy English.
Thank you very much.
And the first place, when we were scoring, that was the place that scored 100 out of 100, goes to Evgenia and Janat. And you will be each receiving a promo code from Melaman for 5,000 tenge. And and how you can get it, let me explain. You will be getting them next week because tomorrow we'll have to purchase them. Aygul, please share my contact in WhatsApp chat, and each of you, if you email me your name and your email address, that's all I need, because we have we have the places here. I only need your name and your email address. And the rest of you, thank you so much for participation. We will be also giving you promo codes for 1,000 tenge, also for Melaman. For 1,000 tenge, I saw a lot of interesting books, by the way. It's also possible to buy.
Great, thank you.
So everyone who participated today should text me on WhatsApp with their name and email address. Thank you everyone so much. I hope you enjoyed the course. You had one of the best facilitators. If you enjoyed the course, please recommend it to your friends. You know, we now have a call for, we're having a call for another cohort that will start on February 1st. And if some of you are teachers in higher education or secondary education, we also have a small mini grants for you if you want to implement media literacy content into school or university. And that's why I would like to ask you, I would please do not delete your WhatsApp chat yet, and everyone please do not leave your groups, because when we announce mini grants, when we announce the rules and procedures, we will send it to your group because only you will be eligible to apply. So please do not leave your groups yet.
Okay. So thank you very much, Anat. Thank you for such amazing, such great opportunity to meet such kind of great people, have team. Now we established, I guess, community from all over the Kazakhstan. We are becoming friends. We say hello, goodbye, probably congrats on holidays. And what is more, of course, let's help each other. We are all learning. Yeah, we are all teachers, colleagues, and we are starting helping each other. We will organize with Janat Speaking Club, yeah, TED Talks, Pecha Kucha, and I think we will support and keep each other. Janat, tremendous thanks for you.
Thank you. Are you staying?
We are staying and we are playing. Yeah.
You're playing Kahoot?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, like you did with us. Yeah, you will stay. Wow, great.
For a couple of minutes.
So, dear participants, let's play. It's just not so difficult. It's about our group, and you should join with your mobile phone.